What is self-defense? Self-defense is a countermeasure that involves our health and well-being as a human, and how we use self-defense to protect ourselves. People use a force to protect themselves from any harms or any situation that put them in a danger. So, in a simpler words, people are allowed to use the simple or basic self-defense to defend themselves in any dangerous situations. So, is it a crime? Self-defense is not a crime. Self-defense is a legal doctrine, which means you are allowed to defend yourself if you are in a dangerous situation. And the legal doctrine says that a person may use reasonable force to protect themselves, and it is also arises in both law, which is the common law and the criminal law 1967. Self-defense also describes a situation where a person can use or are allowed to use a deadly force or non-deadly force, depending on the situations. And self-defense has a lot of types, and it is also categorized in the martial arts. So, people usually misunderstood about martial arts and self-defense basic skills. Self-defense basic skills is something that you can just learn from yourself. I mean, you can learn by yourself, such as from YouTube, or you can try it at your home. You don't really have to, it is not necessary for people to spend a lot of money or pay for the tools or the attend the classes for learning some basic skill of self-defense. You can just learn by yourself, like I've told earlier, and you can practice it at your home. But you still can try other initiatives, such as trying to learn the skills for martial arts styles, which categorize in many types. So here is the 7 best martial arts for self-defense skills that you can learn, or you can attend the classes that they offer you. First, Taekwondo from Korea. Second, Jiu-Jitsu from Japan. Third, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu from Brazil and Japan. Fourth, Muay Thai from Thailand. Fifth, Pencak Silat from Indonesia. Sixth, Wing Chun from China. And 7, Aikido from Japan. So these are the most popular self-defense skills, and also known as martial arts, that you can also try and learn, and you can also practice it. I hope I just made it clear about the definition of self-defense, and it will increase your excitement to learn about the self-defense basic skill. And I hope it will give you a lot of benefit.
Next, I will explain the importance of the self-defense for women. My first point is self-defense helps women to protect themselves and their family. In my opinion, this is the most important reason why women should learn self-defense, because it is the differences between the life and death. While men is noted as the strongest sex, but Jiu-Jitsu is a small man's sport, meaning that even though women are smaller and not as strong as a man, but these disciplines helps women to use opponent mechanics against them. Well, learning self-defense will provide users with skills to avoid being hurt or injured in an attack. And the most important reasons, when you understand how to defend yourself, that it can save your life and others and all your family. And if you have an urge, you can also serve strangers when they are facing a criminal such as a rob. Then you can save them. It will be the very most precious thing to you. My second point is why women should learn self-defense, because self-defense will increase women's confidence. Self-defense open up this source of freedoms for women in this imperfect world. Building confidence in physical resistance skills allow women to be more capable and more at peace. When potentially in dangerous areas, they know the proper technique and this will help to turn off an attack. It was very like women have powers, right? According to the study of the University of Oregon's training class will be teach women to be better, and women will be teach the warning signs of an assault. As for that, they will be clear about their own desire in an interaction, and women will be more willing to speak and act on their own behalf. And above all, self-defense also gives social benefits to women. It's like going out and taking a self-defense class will get you more socially engaged in your community, because self-defense attracts women of all ages and from all different backgrounds. It's likely that you will not only gain respect from all people from different cultures or social status, but you may find yourself more likely to engage in a group beyond your normal comfort zones. From that, you can get a lot of friends.
In the midst when bullying epidemic in school is a huge problem, it's important to ensure that our children can protect themselves if the needed is arrived. Self-defense not only allow our children to protect themselves, but also come with many benefits that can they apply in a daily life. If you are looking at suitable child sport, just enroll them in a self-defense club, because in here there will be more fun activities. We'll know their limit and also their endurance limit, because as we know, self-defense is a tough club, but it's also a good deal when you learn it. So today I'm going to tell you the advantage that enroll your children in a self-defense clubs. First of all, when your children learns a self-defense, they will empower the children with a knowledge of self-defense. As we know, self-defense is a basic human right for everyone, including the children. If you start enroll your children in an ancient Muay Thai or a gentle Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it will teach your children many great techniques and how to use it. Instead, thinking that self-defense is a fighting, just know that your children in a safe condition, as they know when and where to use it. Second, bullying is a parent's worst nightmare, but with self-defense, that nightmare will become a sweet dream. Bullying always been a huge problem for many years and many campaigns be done, but bullying always happen in a school. However, with a self-defense, it's not only able to develop self-discipline and also self-respect for others, the children also able to fight with the bully, because the change come within their self. And inquiry this essential personal trait that can help stop bullying once for all. While a parent start empowers your children with a self-defense and see the immediate positive change in their daily life. Last but not least, self-defense will teach children one important lesson in their life, which is a responsibility and discipline. These two elements always been together when you are learning self-defense, because when your children learning self-defense, it gives your children a sense of accountability. In addition, self-defense also teach your children, no matter how many times they fall to the ground, just get up and keep pushing forward. As a conclusion, self-defense is important for our daily life. I hope that you understand the definition of self-defense and the tips about the self-defense. Aside from that, please know that self-defense important for children and women, as their life is a precious tool. Instead, seeing a self-defense is a fighting, see it as a sport and action how to protect themselves from a danger. That's all from me. Thank you.
It can be the most important point where when we talk about self-defense, we should have awareness. Meaning to say, before you defend yourself, you have to aware about your abilities to fight and your surroundings, and also about your attack. This is because by being aware about your surroundings and your abilities, you can avoid from being attacked. Secondly, what we have to do is we have to learn to use our sixth sense and instinct. What I'm trying to say here, sixth sense or instinct is the most useful specialty in self-defense. All of us have that specialty, but unluckily, very few of us use and aware. My tip is learn to use your instinct or your sixth sense, because it can give advantage to you, because your instinct or your sixth sense can be right. So by using your sixth sense or instinct, you can avoid a person or a situation that you feel not safe. The last tip I will share in this video is about your right to fight. It doesn't matter if you have self-defense training or not, or what your age or your physical condition. You have both moral and legal right to fight. So for this method, try to aim the eyes of your attacker first, then you can aim for the sensitive part of his or her body. Remember to use the element of surprise, because it can give you advantage. It can give advantage for you, and also you just only have one chance to fight. Most people will avoid trouble whenever possible, but remember, there's also a time that we cannot avoid the trouble. So in this case, when you cannot avoid the trouble, you have to be prepared mentally and talk about some secret weapon you can use when you are facing this situation. The first secret weapon we can use, all women can use, is the tactical knife. For one thing, if you don't know about tactical knife, it doesn't look like the normal knife. You can clip it onto your belt or onto your clothes. The second secret weapon is the lipstick stun gun. For us college students and young women, we are looking for the lipstick stun gun. By using this lipstick stun gun, it will give you an easy way to escape the emergency situation. But remember to be careful when you use this lipstick stun gun, because it can harm you if you don't know how to deal with it. The third weapon, which is the very common item, I think everyone have this item, which is the flashlight. The flashlight is capable in delivering the powerful light, can make your attacker temporarily blind. For your information, the police also use this flashlight. The flashlight can help to keep them unseen. So this process also might work on you. Like the item I have mentioned before, pepper spray also can be useful when you are protecting yourself. The attackers will lose control when the victim spray the pepper spray into the eyes. It's because the spiciness of pepper spray will cause inflammation in the eyes of the attacker, and it will stay for 25 to 45 minutes. During that time, you can escape from that situation.